Hey everybody, Carl here. Welcome back to Trails to Azure. Where in the previous episode, we did a lot of things. We were in Mainz, we heard the mayor's, not quite request, but rather a warning about the Red Constellation. We went to Belgard Gate, where we also heard from Sonia Bales, a warning about the Red Constellation. We've been gathering the health surveys for Dr. Salen at St. Ursula, and we've gotten everybody except for Dino downtown. But really, most importantly are the events at the Fisherman's Guild, which is now the Imperial Fishing Club. We have to defeat the Elite Four so we can challenge Lake Lord himself and bring glory back to our fellow avid anglers. But for now, I think it's time to head downtown. I'm beginning my patrol of the downtown district. But first, I need to figure out a good place to start. Yeah, I like to start at Lotus Heights. How are you, old-timer? Tants, was it?
Looks like they've even got officers patrolling around here. What, with the trade conference starting up tomorrow? Can't see why. Hard to believe any dignitaries want to stop by this barren little slice of town.
Well, might as well have a look around. Ah, my favorite man, Gable.
Blasted trade conference. What a bunch of malarkey. There's no concern of mine what's going on with the diet. Or politics, for that matter. I can all go kick rocks, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, damn. That's a good insult. Well, Mishad isn't home because he's working hard. He studied hard, and now he's working hard. That's the way it goes. No, Rixia, she's at Arkansas. It's Lima. And Daddy-O. Melson. Alrighty, Lima. What do you want to do today?
Let's play house. I can be the mommy, and you can be the daddy.
Ah, you want me to be the daddy? Huh. Well, it just so happens I've got some experience, sweetie. Thanks, sweetie. Now that is the spot. I could eat your cooking every day for the rest of my life.
Here you go, my darling. I made some super yummy food for you. Eat up.
That's so sweet. All right, Lima, you're on the honorable mentions list now. Now that Orcus Tower has been built, all that's left is the unveiling ceremony. Thank goodness for that. My husband might be home a little more with his workload finally settling down. I can't wait to see the fruits of his labors tomorrow. It'll be a memory I never forget. Oh, I'm so excited to see it too. The door is firmly shut. A voice can be heard inside.
Beer, bourbon, brandy, and booze. My eternal companions and friends.
Good input. Thank you. What's the name of the kid here? Like Van or something. Oh, it's Sister Reese. Oh, I should try asking Anna. Being a witch, she would surely be able to find Ron, he thought. He began to run along the path back toward Anna's hut. Suddenly, he heard a loud cry.
And then? Can we get to the food already? You brought some bread, didn't you? Let's just swipe it while she isn't looking.
It looks like Reese is here to teach Sunday school. That's a famous fairy tale she's reading to them. It's kind of nice to watch. He headed toward the sound and found Ron and a great, frightening...
A great frightening what? Boring. Why don't you just take a nap until it's feeding time, Ruse? Yep, definitely.
Oh, I just remembered. You'll be writing your thoughts on this book at the end of today's lesson. Those who don't turn anything in will go without lunch for failing to participate.
Wait, what? That's tyranny! This new sister doesn't play around, huh?
Okay. Oh, wait, oh yeah, it's actually new, so it's the same.
Oh, wait, start over from the beginning. Wow, Van, now you want to hear it? Hey, that's okay with me. We can all enjoy it together.
Because my name's Cannon and I'm the best little boy. All right, that's enough Cannon praise. I don't believe I've seen that particular sister around before. She seems to be quite good with children, though, doesn't she?
Yes, she's a wonderful woman. But
Speaking of wonderful, it's Jingo Bingo time.
A new sister from the church dropped by. Kept telling me to come to class so I can read her some stale old book. I got out of it. Then she left a copy of the damn thing behind as homework. He's gonna be a tough one to crack. Can't let my guard down around that sister. Still, free book's a free book. Guess I'll read it when I got time.
Oh, don't fall for it. Don't fall for it, Jingo. Oh, hey, Red. You finally get back with your SSS pals? Yep, about time. I see your shop is just as shifty as it's always been. Huh. You think a small-time business like us cares about how it looks out front? This ain't some frou-frou boutique, pal. Oh, and about the back alley's newest neighbors. I figured it was them. Hell, if I'm gonna be poking my nose around there anytime soon. Guess I shouldn't be surprised that Ashley already knows about my ties to the Red Constellation. I wonder what tipped her off. Was it maybe the same identical hair color? I don't know. Anything else? Thanks to that trade conference deal, they've got more cops patrolling down here today than I'd ever care to see. What a pain. They better not be driving away any customers. You know your business is shady when the police being around makes your customer base go down. Trinity. What are we doing here? We got some tourists? So, party of two, correct? We have a table right here. Or would you prefer to sit at the counter? Well, this is a bar after all. Why don't we take the counter?
Sounds good to me.
Understood. Right this way, please.
Wow, I didn't expect to find a bar this nice in such a rundown neighborhood.
I heard good things about this place, so we're giving it a shot. I'm digging the atmosphere. This way, please.
I came here to surprise my brother during his shifts. He was embarrassed at first, but he served me like any other customer eventually. I'm glad working here has taught him some professionalism.
That's why we didn't see Serena at home.
The police have begun taking their patrols downtown. What about you, Wazy? Have your duties been proceeding smoothly?
More or less. There have been no problems in particular.
I see. That's good to hear. For all the good that will do.
Alright, lay it on me, Hazel. Why did Serena have to storm in here for no reason? Whatever, I need to get back to work.
It's adorable how much Hazel's sister worries about him. Something about their little back and forth warms my heart.
What do you sell around here? Is this on Turbo Fry? Superb fish that makes you feel more nimble. Pinky Rose. The specialty of the popular back alley jazz bar, Garante. You stole it? Rich cappuccino. Pinky Rose could be useful. Need more revives. Kinda need more revives, honestly. But should we? You know what? I'm gonna buy myself a Pinky Rose. It's expensive, but it's me. One day, it's gonna be the savior.
Whoa, everyone's wearing the same clothes as Ozzy. I wish I could get my own blue parka. I can match too.
More people around the city have been coming to check us out lately. Still, it's a bad neighborhood, so we don't get many customers at night. This is wholesome. This whole place is just getting better and better. Chief Roberts! Here you are. These are the schematics for the orbital staff Teal's currently using. Hey, not bad. This baby's gonna have a higher output with all these structural improvements. Yeah, I think I could work with this when she gets back in town. You can? Thank you so much, Guillaume. Now Tia will be able to get upgrades to her staff the moment she returns to work. Speaking of which, didn't her big return to the SSS get pushed back? It did! She's been so busy with work at the Foundation's headquarters. I've been contacting her every hour. She almost never responds. Oh, Tio, how you worry me so? Roberts, anyone ever told you that You might be smothering the poor girl. Chief Roberts never changes. I hope Tio's been eating properly. She'll ruin her health if she works nonstop. Oh, I'm so worried. I can barely stand it. I should get back to the office and try calling her again. I hope this is how people see us when it comes to Kia.
Well, what do we have here? Hooked back up with the SSS, have you, Randy?
Yeah, lucky me, huh? Hope you don't mind if I bring in my toys for some modding again.
Sure. You know how it works. Give me the materials and we got a deal. Just be sure not to overdo it out there, you hear?
The little lady's the only one who hasn't come back to your team yet, right?
Sooner the better. I'm itching to tinker around with that staff of hers again.
Indeed. So we could upgrade some things here. It doesn't cost too many U materials. It's eventually, but for now, let's save on the U materials. We're not struggling yet. They're gonna crank the difficulty slider at some point, and that's when we can consider it. But with all that said, all that done, Dino, you bad boy, you. I'm not even gonna talk to you. I'm gonna talk to Ignis. That story for real, Koki? According to those brats, yeah.
Like hell it is. I'll never believe that bullshit. There's no way Wall got his ass kicked like that.
Are they referring to that fight in the rain the other day? Yeah, that has to be it. Look who it is. You got some major balls showing your face around here.
Wazy. So, you want a piece of us? That it? Fine. Bring it, asshole. I'm gonna pummel that pretty boy face in.
Hey. Back off, Luganov. Even if that's what those little punks said was true. Us trying to even the score would only make Wall look bad. You think you'd be proud of us for that? Get freaking real.
Ugh, damn it.
Look, I don't know what you came here for. But if it ain't to pick a fight, make like a tire and hit the road. If you are looking to throw down though, that changes things. That was never my intention. Sorry for bothering you, gentlemen. Let's get out of here.
Sure.
Let's talk to the boys instead.
What a load of bullshit. I ain't buying it one bit. There's no friggin' way in hell Wald will lose to Wazy.
Just get out of here already. If you ain't looking to throw down, then make like a tree and leave. Don't expect to make it out of here in one piece. You keep testing our patience. What? Make like a tree and leave? Okay. So, got any ideas?
Yeah, this morning I saw a sister was carrying so much bread around you think she robbed a bakery. Got me thinking. Damn, she was smoking hot. I'd love to take a bite out of her buns, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. And how's that supposed to help put Wald in a better mood?
Well, I thought we could go hit on her at the cathedral later.
The hell are you on? Your big idea to cheer Wald up is to take him to church?
Hey, I don't see you coming up with anything better.
You dumbass. Use your brain for once. They're all lost causes. It's just seeing Trinity, it's in the Testaments, it's so much more. Alright, Dino, here we are. The SSS? What are you guys doing here? Wait a sec. Is that Wazy back there? Get out of here, you bastard! Still not welcome in these parts, am I? We understand how you feel, Dino, but just hear us out for a moment. Lloyd explained that they had come on behalf of Dr. Salen to collect Dino's health survey. Survey? Oh yeah, that. I remember them handing it to me when I was still being treated there. And? Don't tell me you tossed it in the trash the second you got home. I mean, no. But I stopped feeling any after effect from Gnosis a while ago. I didn't want to bother going all the way to the hospital again when I'm already better. Dino, I don't think it's wise to self-diagnose yourself like that. Think of it this way. If you end up wrong and your symptoms return, The rest of the Saber Vipers will suffer for it.
Guess you're right. Okay, fine. Just give me a minute. I know it's around here somewhere. Let me go find it and fill it out.
Phew. At least you won't be walking away empty-handed.
Yeah, let's give him some time.
Here, this is what you want, right? Dino's health survey.
Yeah, that should do it. Thank you, Dino.
Meh, whatever. You don't gotta thank me about it. Now take that lettuce-headed punk and get out of here, will ya?
All right. Sorry for the trouble. That's the last of the health surveys we had to collect. I'm sure Dr. Salem's been watching the clock. Let's get these back to her as quickly as we can.
Indeed. I already gave you the survey, didn't I? So go on, beat it.
Just beat it. I guess I will. Bring our butts out of the downtown district. Now, let's just take a quick snooze at home. Randy's looking a little hurt. Figure it can't hurt. Everybody, into Lloyd's bed right now. There we go. Big old group cuddle. And we're out of here. So, what is the plan? Well, we still have districts that are left to check out, and we do have some business in the harbor district, actually. Let's have a look here. So, Old Armorica, Doctor's Inn, we can deliver those. CGF training exercises, Tongue Room Gates. I have it on good authority. There's a secret quest in the harbor district. Let's go. All right.
All looks good. Investigating Heiyue's actions is outside the Metro Division's jurisdiction, but we still try to keep an eye out. I doubt they'll be brazen enough to cause trouble in broad daylight, though.
I'm on standby here so that I can rush in with my patrol car if anything happens. Sure, it doesn't measure up to the CGF's armored cars, but it's still tough, and the glass is bulletproof. It can even be used as cover if it comes down to it.
Shepard! Bishop, same thing. A lot of officers on patrol today, huh? Better make sure I don't bump into any of them by accident.
My noodles go down smooth, so no need to mind your P's and Q's. Go on and slurp as much as you like. That's the best way to savor their flavor, I always say.
He makes a persuasive argument for his noodles. Over in this corner. CNS. Only one more day until the trade conference officially opens. Our office has been so hectic preparing for it, you could cut through the tension with a knife. Can see that. Hey, excuse me. Oh, your room belong here. I'm probably gonna stop trying to go up those stairs. I can tell when I'm not wanted. Nilsson! Nice to finally meet you, Nilsson. The feeling is mutual. I've been quite looking forward to this. The editor-in-chief has told me a few things about you, in fact. Namely, what a bold and outgoing reporter you've become over these past 3 years. Aw, quit it. You're making me blush. I'm not really anything special yet. I just like what I do, so I do what I like. That's all. So you say, but taking pride in your work is what matters most in journalism. There's something different about Grace when she's speaking with Mr. Nilsson. I was thinking the same. It's rare to see her like this. So you've already done your research on them. I had a feeling that'd be the case. I give you my word. One bite alone will have your taste buds melting. Oh, hey. These are from that place in the Republic that everyone's talking about, right? Sekado? I always wanted to try their stuff. Don't mind if I do.
Huh. For all the effort Heiyue went to, the one who ended up landing the old Rawache compound was Crimson & Co. That said, we don't have a clue what those guys are about, let alone how deep their connections run. There's no telling what's going to happen with them in the neighborhood. All we can do is wait and see.
Alright. I'm not going to go creep on the receptionist from the back. I wouldn't do that. Alrighty, Roo. Hey, Heiyue. Might be some business for us there, but for now, Old Man of the Sea.
I don't know if it's because of that trade conference, but the streets are a real eyesore with all these police officers clogging them up. Oh, darn it. Amisha told me to quit my complaining. I better knock it off before she gets back.
Oh, he's turning over so many new leaves. Bum, bum. All right. Nobody else in the district. Oh, there you are.
The trade conference begins tomorrow. I've only ever seen those famous world leaders in magazines. I wonder if they'll have a different air about them in person.
We'll see. Oh, it's been a while since we've heard this track. Oh, all right. I thought we were going to go inside, but I guess. A sign is hung on the locked door. Heiyue Trading Limited, Crosspill Branch. If you have any business with us, please knock.
Heiyue Trading. The man who runs this branch is named Zhao, right?
That's him. Zhao Li, otherwise known as Heiyue's sharp and capable White Orchid Dragon. Do we feel like paying him a visit?
Well, even if we did, there's no guarantee they'll let us inside.
Probably not. I wouldn't mind picking his brain about what happened to the old Rivache building.
Yeah, Heiyue definitely had their sights set on it. But in the end, Crimson & Co. bought the deed from under them. I wonder how they feel about that.
Oh, there he is. Oh, I'll admit it was rather regrettable.
Zhao!
Salutations, ladies and gentlemen of the Special Support Section. Your timing is impeccable, actually. It just so happens that there's a small favor I'd like to ask of you.
What? A favor from us?
Why don't you step inside so I can apprise you on the finer details? Though, of course, I won't force you if you're otherwise preoccupied.
Wait, can't you just...
Our apologies, but this request for your assistance is genuine. I ask that you listen to what Master Zhao has to say if you have the time. Enter at your own convenience. We will leave the door unlocked for you. Bit of a patronizing bunch, aren't they?
I'm not sure you're one to talk.
So what should we do? It doesn't seem to be a trap. Maybe we should play along. Might learn something useful from these chumps.
Yeah, maybe. We've got our hands full too, so there's no need to do this if we don't want to.
I like optional content, Lloyd. Let's go! Alright, I'm gonna go snooping. What is in these doors? That we'll never know. Excellent. You're all here. It is my sincerest pleasure to welcome you to the Crosspill branch of Heiyue Trading Limited.
I hope we aren't interrupting. Thank you for inviting us in.
And salutations to you as well, Mr. Orlando. I've been rather looking forward to your returns, especially. Yeah, howdy doody. I see you haven't changed a bit. I'll take that as a compliment. But my, who would have guessed that you had ties to the back alley's newest tenants, Crimson & Co.? It's left me absolutely stunned. Whatever.
I take it you have a fair amount of intel on them then?
As a matter of fact, I do. Our two factions aren't without our, shall we say, connections. Though perhaps Mr. Orlando could tell you a few things about that. All I know is that sometime last year, my uncle and his crew picked a fight with you Heiyue guys over in the eastern quarter. Sound like a real bloodbath, too.
That's right. Detective Dudley did mention something about that.
To sum it up, we've had our fair share of romps and rabble-rousing with them in the past. Fortunately, we've since reached an agreement, so there's no bad blood to speak of. Though to this day, some Heiyue elders do still curse the names of the Red Constellation's members.
No bad blood, huh?
Sounds like both sides have quite a history together. As far as the old Rivache compound is concerned, it truly is a pity to lose it. But what's done is done. We don't expect them to be direct business competitors in Crossbell, the way the Mafia was. So you can rest assured that we're not looking to start a fight.
Thanks for being so considerate. Not that I entirely believe him.
Pardon me for changing the subject, but what exactly is this favor you wanted to ask? We assumed it had something to do with Crimson & Co.
Oh yes, that.
Boy's voice? Zhao, what is taking so long? I don't have all the time in the world. Who's... Oh, it really is a boy's voice. Okay. I thought it was just gonna be like a young guy, but... What? If it isn't Master Jin? God, don't hit me with the Chinese. We'll go with Jin. Let's do Jin. Jin. No, let's look it up. Let's look it up actually. Shin. Okay, so like a sh sound. We'll go with that. Why? If it isn't Master Shin?
Is there something troubling you?
Of course there is. You've been keeping me waiting for ages now. When is this guide you promised coming to pick me up?
I told you I would be more than happy to show you her.
And I told you that you're no good. Don't make me repeat myself. I didn't come all the way to Crossbell to be ferried around the place by one of our own men.
But of course, that is why we took the liberty of making alternative arrangements for you today. These fine youths will be your guides.
Them?
Wait just a minute here, Zhao. Is this a favor you wanted to ask? Allow me to formally introduce you. This is Master Jin, the grandson of one of Heiyue's elders. We would like you to take him on a tour of Crossbell City. I was afraid you'd say that.
You're putting in a support request for us to babysit this little squirt?
How unorthodox.
These are the guys you spoke of? They seem a bit young, don't they? Why do you not send for someone like Ilya Platier or Dieter Croix?
I fear you overestimate how much pull I actually have. That being said, the people standing before you are cross-billing celebrities in their own right. These are the ladies and gentlemen who solved that incident in the spring.
Are they now? That would make you the special support section then, wouldn't it? The same ones who crushed the cult?
Wait, you've heard about that? But how?
Master Jin is the grandson of an elder. It is only natural that he be well informed about current events around the continent. He spent much time studying Crossbell in depth before making his visit.
Of course I did. You heard who my grandfather is. The future of Heiyue will be on my shoulders someday. I have to be a cut above commoners such as yourselves, mentally speaking.
Runt's got a real mouth on him.
Take it easy, Randy. He's just a kid.
Very well. If you insist, then I will accept this proposal. I could take this opportunity to ask more about the cult incident. Huh?
Is something wrong?
Is...
Huh?
Love at first sight?
What? Excuse me?
Those alluring eyes, that luscious pearl gray hair, and those beautiful, bountiful proportions. I never thought I'd meet the woman of my dreams here of all places. You there, what's your name?
Me? It's Ellie. Ellie McDowell. It's nice to meet you, Shin.
Ellie. Even your name is lovely. Now I understand. This is why destiny brought me to Crossbell. To meet you.
What is he talking about?
Great. As if being a cheeky brat wasn't enough, now he's gonna try and play grown-up too.
I think Ellie has the new biggest fan.
She's acceptable, Zhao. I would like this lovely lady to guide me around the city at once.
I'm glad to hear it. Well, Off you go, everyone. Do be sure to take good care of Master Shin.
Oh, hold on just a second. Should the SSS really be playing tour guide for the grandson of a crime syndicate elder?
Sure, why not?
Alright, we'll accept. So, are there any particular places in the city we should go to?
I think Master Shin has a few places in mind. He'll let you know. Do be careful on your tour, Master Shin. You enjoy yourself now.
Oh, I will. Let's be off, my dearest Ellie.
Wait, Shin? You weren't thinking of going off with Ellie by yourself, were you?
And what's the matter with that? There are far too many of you to travel comfortably. And besides, 3 is a crowd.
I get that, but I doubt anyone would try to target a child, even if he is connected to Heiyue. Still, is it really a good idea to leave them alone?
Shin, the trade conference is approaching fast. Crossbell is on high alert right now, meaning that anything could happen. For the sake of your safety, wouldn't it be smarter to travel with more protection?
You may have a point. Very well, 2 of you may come with as bodyguards, but no more. As for the others, let me see. They can watch us from a safe distance away. How does that sound?
Well,
Honestly, it's not too shabby of an idea.
It's actually standard practice when it comes to protecting high-profile individuals.
Then it's decided. Well, you should be meat shield number 1, Lloyd. Which of us 3 do you want to bring along?
let me think.
So Randy, Noel, or Wazy. This is going to affect bonding. And if you want to see all bonding events in a single playthrough, much like we did in the first one, we're going to make specific choices. So, is Wazy time?
Would you mind tagging along with us, Wazy?
I suppose I wouldn't. I don't mind being your +1 for a little double-day tour around the city.
Noel and Randy, you two keep an eye out on us from a distance and observe our surroundings.
I hear you loud and clear.
Roger that.
Is this arrangement to your liking, Master Jin?
I've no objections. And drop the master. I get enough of that from Heiyue's members already.
Sure. You got it, Jin.
Good. Now let's get going. I'll specify where I'd like you to take me once we're outside.
Shin in the city! Okay. I was not expecting such a big quest. Oh, he's in the party. That's adorable. How fortunate it is that you graced our doorstep just as I became in need of aid. Do be sure to take good care of Master Shin for us,
I wish you safe travels, Master Shin.
What's in the door is sealed shut. I wanted to snoop.
I guess snooping will be held to a minimum.
Let me begin by laying out the details of the tour. I prefer not to repeat myself, so pay attention.
Yeah, sure.
Damn press, just trying to act like a big shot in front of Mademoiselle.
True, he's sort of pulling it off.
That lovesick fool really has it bad for her, doesn't he?
Excuse me? Did you have something you'd like to add?
No, it's nothing. Ready to hear your explanation.
Very well, then I get straight to the point. As we discussed inside, you will function as my tour guides around the city. However, trying to navigate this place without a goal would only exhaust us. Therefore, I have decided on our eventual endpoint in advance.
And where would that be?
The roof of Time's department store in the central square. Simply ensure that you take me there last. After that, you'll be relieved of your duties.
Got it. That's easy enough to remember. So other than that, are we free to choose where we go along the way?
No, I'm not about to let you parade me through the duller parts of town. Instead, I ask that you bring me to Central Square via East Street.
Is it me, or do you already have most of this mapped out?
Haha, please. It's a special trip for me. It's only obvious that I would make preparations beforehand. That said, I don't have any plans beyond what I've already told you. I'd be grateful if you could take us on a few enjoyable detours so that I may spend some quality time with Ellie.
Now, Shin. Don't forget that I'm one of your guides as well.
Nonsense. Out of the question. You're my guest now, Ellie, which means your only task is to relax and enjoy yourself.
Oh boy. Maybe lovesick was a bit of an understatement. That aside, I think I get the gist of things now. But you know, what you're asking for really isn't all that different from a casual stroll through the city. Are you sure you're okay with that, Shin?
Yeah, I mean, aren't there any other options you want to check out? What about Arkansas or something like that?
There's always Michelin Wonderlands. Though that's outside the city limits, and I think they're closed right now anyway.
Who do you take me for? Of course I've already been to the most notable places in all of Crossbell. They were enjoyable enough, and I wouldn't mind returning in the future, but that isn't my goal for today. There's so much more I need to see of this place before I leave. I'd rather see Crossbell's true face as its citizens know it, rather than the same old tourist attractions.
Crossbell's true face? You put a lot of thought into this.
Just imagine how pushy he's gonna be once he grows up to little
Ahem. Do you understand now? Daylight's burning as we speak, so I'd like to get this tour started.
Understood. Let's not waste any time then. Well, we're off. Be sure to watch our backs, you two.
Roger.
Keep your eyes peeled up there.
All right, the tour is on. So, okay. He wants to end in Central Square and go from East Street, which means we should probably hit up some other notable sites along the way. Now, we need to visit certain locations for the +3 DP, and I will consult with the guide on this and just sort of see how it is we're going to be doing this. Let's just make a little save because this feels a little fishy. It's rare to just have the three of us. All right, but let's start with the place we're closest to. I want to go talkies at the ABC of the way. Check it out. Pretty cool, huh, Shin?
The IBC? It's a fine building, yes. No more or less so than usual.
Is this not your first time here, Shin?
Well, of course not. Naturally, even Heiyue has an account with the IBC. It just so happens that I recently opened one myself for stock trading purposes. I'm hoping to receive some hefty dividends in the near future.
Gonna think of it, weren't you doing something like that while you were a student, Ellie? Well, yes. I did dabble in equities a bit, but only for future reference, really.
So you're no stranger to shareholding either, Ellie. I never would have guessed. That reminds me, I recently came across an interesting investment opportunity. Not many people have taken notice of it yet, and its prospects are quite promising. But of course, there are always other options in the market that I could recommend if you like.
Other options? Maybe I shouldn't have mentioned that. I feel like a fourth wheel.
Gah! My apologies, Ellie. Forget I said any of that. I simply got carried away after learning that two of us shared something in common.
You don't need to apologize. I just wasn't expecting it, that's all.
No, Ellie. You truly are a goddess. In any case, the IBC is hardly anything special to me, so there's no need for us to head inside. Let's move on to the next location.
Sure thing.
He's probably gonna stop me then. So I probably can't do talkies.
As I said, let's head on already.
That's alright, I'll be back for you. Bills, that's his name. Alright. Next up on the list, I'm guessing we'll be going to, let's see. So, he wants, I don't know if we have to go in a certain, order on all of these locations. There's like 7 or so here on the blacked out list, so we're just gonna go one by one. Let's visit East Street. He just made it sound like he was very sensitive where, like, what district we were going through, but I think just the main gist is that he wants to go to Central Square, but through East Streets, that's so very specific.
So, this is C Street. This is the first real chance I've had to take it all in.
You must feel quite at home here. Does it remind you of Calvert?
In a sense, I suppose. But unfortunately, this is nowhere near as lively as the Eastern Quarter. Speaking of, I'd love the opportunity to show you around the Republic someday, my darling Ellie. By which I mean, you're more than welcome to come home with me.
Well, that's, quite the offer. Straight to the point. You've got to respect the hustle. I'm not sure I respect the hustle of a tiny little baby boy. Alright, so May Wing's doing the same thing. Just checking.
This is the Crossbelt branch of the Bracer Guild.
Why are you hiding, Jin?
Shut up! It's none of your business!
My oh my! What are you doing with that cute little boy there? Don't just stand there blocking the entrance. Come on over. Okay. So, who's the rascal? Is he lost? Should we help him track down his parents? Not quite.
Hey you! Receptionist! Is the Divine Blade of Wind here right now?
Well, someone has a mouth on him. Sorry, Dumpling, but Arios is out at the moment.
Oh. Good.
Good? What's with the relief? Your speech, behavior, and getup point to one thing. I get it. You're connected with Heiyue, the grandson of an elder, no less. How do you know that? I didn't, silly. You were the one who just told me. But don't think that makes me a deceiver. Every reach of fabulosity you see in front of you is 100% genuine. Understood.
Why does he look and act like this? What a strange person. Are all people from the Bracer Guild this way?
Well, aren't you a rude little scamp? I'm sure you'll make a fine member of the mighty Heiyue. It'll only get worse with time at that. Without a doubt. That aside, why the wariness about Arios? It's not like we hold a grudge against Heiyue or anything.
So you say. Your people have meddled in the Elder's affairs on countless occasions. The Divine Blade of Wind and the Immovable have been nothing but problems for us.
The Immovable? Ah, he means Zin the Immovable. An A-rank bracer from Calvert, as well as a master of the Taito School of Martial Arts. We don't see him often anymore, but he's helped his branch many times in the past. If I remember correctly, isn't Lin also a Taito practitioner? She sure is. Zin's one of her predecessors in the school, so it goes without saying that he's incredibly strong. You'd have to be to make it as a bracer.
That may be, but the real issue with your guild is the code you stand by. Call it your guiding principles if you want. That doesn't give you the right to do whatever you please in the name of civilian safety.
By the same token, though, our code balances itself out. There are some things even we can't touch due to our non-interference policy. But hold the phone, little man. How do you know so much about that at your age? Seriously, I'm impressed, Shin.
Ha, flattery will get you nowhere. Anyway, you bracers are...
Alright, I think that's enough griping about the guilds. You're still just a kid after all. Speaking of kids, Ki and Shizuku are hanging out upstairs. You should go say hi to them. That's right, it almost slipped my mind that they were here. Why don't we go introduce Shin to them?
What? Who are you talking about?
You'll see. So this little boy is the grandson of a Heiyue elder. If he's already got a mouth like this now, I shudder to think of how he'll be when he's older. Hey girls.
Oh, you guys are back. How's it going? Are you in the middle of work right now?
I guess you could say that, yeah.
Why are we speaking to these children. You know them? Huh? Who's that? He sounds like a little boy. Who's little? I am Jin, the man slated to bear the burden of Heiyue's future as an elder's grandson. I apologize. Wow, you're so tiny, but you act as grown up as Lloyd and them. You're a lot more of a big shot than your size lets on, huh? Stop it! Stop calling me small!
Not even the distinguished legacy of Heiyue is a match for Kia. Oh, let me introduce you, Shin. These two are Kia and Shizuku. I think they're just a bit older than you. And did we mention that Shizuku is Arios' daughter?
That's the divine blade of winds. I bet you're a swordsman too, aren't you? Your eyes have been closed this entire time. You must be using that insight technique. Insight?
How do you know about insight?
No, of course not. Actually, I'm unable to see. My hearing is better than most because of it, but I'm not nearly as amazing as my father. I'm terribly sorry. That was ungentlemanly of me. Please forgive me for my insolence. It's alright.
Wow. It seems he can be a good little boy when he wants to. Yes, this is good stuff.
You're a very nice boy, Jin. I have no earthly idea what you could possibly mean by that. You're speaking to the man who shoulders the burden of Heiyue's future. You said your name was Shin, right? You're not from around here, huh? How much longer are you gonna be in Crossbow? I'll be here for about 2 more days if you must know. Cool! Does that mean you're gonna check out the tower unveiling tomorrow? We're planning to watch it from the roof at times. You can join us if you want. Are you sure? Yeah, why not? Ryu, Anu, and the other kids are coming too. It'll be all sorts of fun. You don't say. Well, if you're gonna be that persistent, I have no choice but to take you up on your offer. The unveiling is tomorrow at 11 a.m., correct? Yep, we'll see you there.
He looks pretty happy right now. Perhaps he doesn't have many opportunities to play with other children his age. Cute.
Remember, Shin, the roof at times at 11 a.m. tomorrow. We'll be waiting for you. Yeah, sure, see you then.
Setting you up with a nice little play date. Alrighty, Roo. Next up, since we're in the neighborhood, why not show him some fine Calvardian cuisine?
Long Lao. So they even have Eastern-style eateries on East Street, do they?
Would you like to stop here for a break?
A fine idea. I was just starting to get hungry, in fact. I'd like to see exactly what kind of food is served here.
So, was Long Lao to your liking? I'm dying to hear your opinion, seeing as you've had authentic Eastern cooking.
What is the meaning of this? Dishes like this? At these prices? Is the owner out of his mind?
Lower your voice, Shin. If they hear you complaining. Wait, let him finish.
For example, this mapo tofu is better than anything I've had from the 3-star restaurants in the Eastern Quarter. Something this exquisite should be thrice as expensive, so why isn't it?
So that's what's got you all riled up.
I don't believe this. How long has a restaurant of this quality been hiding in Crossbell?
Well, either way, I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. Would you pay our compliments to the chef?
Oh, I heard you shouting about my food, little one. Well, how was it?
Don't call me little. But yes, the meal itself was delicious. Though it's far too cheaply priced for the quality. You should consider raising...
You have quite a business acumen for someone so young. But consider the following. Long Lao's food is for our customers, not profits. I have no intention of driving away the common man. It is for that reason that I will never change my prices.
Oh, my apologies for not considering that.
He fell into line pretty fast there.
You may be young, little one, but I can tell you are wise. Fucking Ruse could learn a thing or 10 from you.
A thing or 10. Alright. Indeed. Shanshan, do you have something to say?
Oh, you're that cutie from before. Come again, okay? We'll be waiting for you. Okay.
No. Cute. That's probably all we're gonna get here. Indeed. Good stuff though. Good freaking stuff. Now, when I think fun stuff on East Street, you gotta stop by Chairman Moore's, right guys?
And what is this place?
This home belongs to the chairman of the Crossbelt Business Owners Association. He's a good friend of ours, in fact.
Is he now? I suppose even Zhao and the others would pay their respects to a man in his position. Maybe wise for me to greet him.
Alright. My, what do we have here? I see you brought yet another adorable child with you today.
Please excuse our unannounced intrusion, ma'am.
Well, aren't you well-mannered? Don't you worry about that one bit. Would you care for some tea?
That's quite alright. I wouldn't want to overstay my welcome.
His social etiquette is excellent. I don't even know how to respond. He knows how to play the parts. He does. Old man Morse.
Well, if it isn't Lloyd and the SSS. I don't believe I recognized the boy in the Eastern attire there. And here I thought I knew everyone from East Street.
You're the chairman of the Business Owners Association, correct? I am Jin, the man burdened with carrying the future of Heiyue upon his shoulders.
Heiyue, you say? They're that trading company from the Eastern Quarter that recently expanded into Crossbell. Judging by your words, could it be that you're related to their Council of Elders?
Indeed I am. My grandfather is one of them. Do you know the Elders, Mr. Morse?
Oh, no, not personally. I merely engaged in a few small exchanges with them back in my merchant days. But it makes sense that you're so sharp considering you're an Elder's grandson. Might I ask what your business is with Lloyd and his team?
Well, one thing led to another.
His citizens were dying to show me the sights of their beloved Crossbell. That being the case, who was I to deny them their simple wish?
This kid is pure ego.
It sounds like there's more to that, but the important thing is you all seem to be getting along well. Shin, was it? It would please me greatly if you were to take a liking to Crossbell, young man.
I'm not ashamed to admit that I've been mildly enjoying it. Now, if you'll excuse us.
This kid.
I can't say I ever expected the grandson of a Heiyue elder to pay me a visit. It would please me greatly if you were to take an interest in our fair city.
Shin in the city is, we're gonna keep going. I was not expecting this to happen today. There's nothing to see downtown though, but that in itself is a spectacle worth seeing. Yeah. It's that part of town.
Just what is this place? It's so dreary.
This is the downtown district. Sadly, it was left behind during the city's redevelopment years ago.
Is that so? I suppose every nation has these sorts of places. I've seen enough. Bring me back to East Street, post haste.
Yeah, okay. Alright. Not want to be there any longer. Don't blame him. Don't blame him. Well, let's show him some of the fun stuff here. He wanted to come into Central Square from East Street. We can do that for sure.
This will be Central Square, correct? It's about as busy as I would expect a thoroughfare to be.
That's right. Times department store is only a stone's throw away from us, too. Should we head there right now?
I'll let the three of you figure that out. After all, as long as I get to stay by Ellie's side, I couldn't be happier.
We've heard you the 40th time. That's very sweet of you, Shin. Anyway, why don't we have a look around before ending our little tour?
Let's indeed. Maybe show him the Orbital store.
So this is the Orbital store, I've often seen it covered in magazines and such. Between the decor and the merchandise, everything seems very state-of-the-art. I'll admit, I don't think anything in Calvert equals this in terms of scale.
Genten does carry a variety of products from nations all around. It's a testament to Crossbell's status as a cultural melting pot. Speaking of cutting edge, they also sell computers here that you can hook up to the Orbital network.
Orbital network, you say?
Yeah, basically, it's the system that helped bring communication devices into the modern age. The Orbital Network project has been steadily growing thanks to the work of the Epstein Foundation. By accessing it through a terminal, you can transmit not only your voice, but text and pictures too.
Well, wow, technology's come so far. Not that I'm surprised. What do you think you are anyway, a walking encyclopedia? Quit trying to show off.
I wouldn't really say I was. Competitive little runt, isn't he?
Hey, Wendy, look at this kid. Hi, Lloyd. What's with the kid? He's a little cute, isn't he?
We're just looking after him. He wanted us to give him a tour of the city.
Oh yeah? So he's not from around these parts then? Hey there, little man. Is this your first time inside an Orbital store? Just take your time looking around, and you'll be sure to find something that steals your heart away. Right. My heart?
Alright. Guess Wendy's the one with the comment in here. Alright, what could be next? Well, I mean, since we are here. Bow, 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 bow.
What's with that giant dog?
Oh, he's spooked. Zaid? What's he doing out here? Maybe he just wanted a breath of fresh air. Aw. Is everything alright, Shin? Scared, are we? Seems it was Zaid that finally managed to rattle your cage.
What are you talking about? Nothing scares me. You got that? Absolutely nothing. I've decided that this spot holds nothing of interest to me. Let's move on to the next.
Sure thing. It may all just be bravado. We have to admire his commitment.
You wanna go a little closer?
Hey, I said this spot doesn't interest me. Let's get back to the square.
Sure thing. You wuss, little wussy baby boy. Sorry. Let's not make fun of the child. The times, how they are a-changin'.
Well, here we are. Times department store. Anywhere else you'd like to take Shin first? I don't think we'll get another chance to show him around once we go in.
The decision is yours. Either way, try to be quick about it.
So, this should be all the spots hit. We hit the IBC, the Bracer Guild, Lung Lao, Chairman Moore's, downtown, the Orbital store, and the SSS building. So,
I'd say we've chaperoned him enough for one field trip. Let's head inside.
Good. I've been looking forward to this one.
Then let's not keep you waiting.
Also, can we just take a moment to admire this menu over here? I especially like the Sudufkni. I'll take that with a side dish of kiko and some anfi.
Okay, the birds are in the coop. Or department store, rather. Is something wrong, Randy?
Yeah. I kept feeling like we weren't the only ones tailing them back there.
You did? Do you suppose it was someone from Heiyue, maybe?
That'd be my first guess. But to be honest, I'm not too sure.
Anyway, we should probably head inside too before we lose them.
Right. Understood.
Interesting.
Well, here we are. Why don't we check out a few of the shops before we head to the roof?
Very well. Lead the way.
I mean, maybe Zhao asked Yin to look after us, but I feel like Yin would trust us to have things handled. But who else would be spying on us? Well. Alright, to the top floor, or do we have any...
Oh, Miss Ellie, I see you brought an unusual guest with you today.
Yes, we're giving this boy a tour of Crossbell.
Is that so? I'm honored that you consider times worth visiting. Please stay as long as you'd like.
That's nice. Oh, do you see some plushies?
Are these the fabled Mishi plushies? What are they doing here? This isn't Michelin.
Ah, yes. This general store recently added a dedicated display for Mishi merchandise. I take it you're a fan of his, Shin?
Bite your tongue. I'm not going to stand for you mocking me. How could the man fated to lead Heiyue possibly be interested in these childish toys? Have you no common sense?
Shin? You don't have to take it so personally. And I doubt Heiyue has any bylaws stating that elders can't harbor an appreciation for Mishi.
Enough about this. What's this? TikTok Mishi, available exclusively at times. Gah. Like I said, only an infant would have any interest in these playthings. I don't care for them one bit, not in the least.
He's not fooling anyone. Methinks a certain Heiyue elder's grandson doth protest too much. So, technically, if we were to get a little cheeky here, Lloyd spoke to Southwark with a whisper.
Excuse me, how much for the TikTok Mishi?
Oh, that'll be 500 mira. Huh, getting a present for the kid?
Well, I'm considering it, yeah. It's only 500 mira. Should I buy it for Shin?
We should?
Alright, one TikTok Mishi, please.
Of course, thank you, and we hope to see you again.
Hey, just what have you been whispering about over there?
Well, funny you should ask. Here, this is for you.
Lloyd handed the TikTok Mishi over to Shin.
This is the store's limited edition.
Oh, so that's what you were doing. What do I always say? He's got the biggest heart in all of Crossbell.
I don't get it. Just what do you expect me to do with this?
Whatever you want. It's a gift, Shin. You should take it. Think of it as a token to remember this day by.
A token to remember it by. Well, you already purchased it, and it'd be disrespectful to toss it in the garbage. So fine, I accept. But let me make just one thing clear. I have no interest in these silly little dolls. Got it?
Yeah, whatever you say.
I think he has a tiny interest in these silly little dolls. Keen? Yeah, Keen had no input on this whole situation. And at long last, the roof of times.
Well, the department store's rooftop is quite the view.
It's breathtaking, isn't it? You can see the entire cityscape from up here.
Indeed, it's managed to exceed my expectations. Oh, yes, Orchis Tower. Is that it over there? It may still be covered up, but the way it overshadows the rest of the city is astounding. Come on, Ellie, get up front. Right here, closer to me.
Okay.
Try to be careful, you guys.
I don't want anyone falling over the rail. So, Shin, were you satisfied with the view from the roof?
It was pleasantly adequate, yes. The rest of our citywide tour wasn't too shabby either. I must admit, I think this little outing will be one to remember.
Really now? Well, I'm glad you feel that way.
I plan to return to Calvert in 2 days' time. After which, I'll once again be surrounded by those stuffy adults, forced to endure an endless torrent of studying. Such is the fate of a man who will one day command those of others.
Shin. Sounds rough. By the way, Shin, are you enrolled in Sunday school?
Yes, as a means of broadening my horizons. Everyone fears the adults guarding me though, so they don't dare approach. That's why it was so refreshing to meet Kia and Shizuku, was it? I rather enjoy myself, speaking to children my age for a change.
It's a good thing we ran into them then.
Pardon me, I'm not usually one to engage in useless small talk. At any rate, I've had enough touring for my liking. Escort me back to the office at once.
Roger that. All's well that ends well. But since we're panned away, are we gonna see whoever's following us, or is this just... Okay, we're going inside. It pleases me to know you enjoyed yourself.
I'll admit, it exceeded my expectations. It would seem there's more to Crossbow than just Arkansas and the theme park. Now I understand why a shrewd businessman like yourself is so taken by it, Zhao.
You flatter me, Master Shin. As for you, Detective Bannings, you, Miss McDowell, and the rest of the SSS have my deepest gratitudes. I never could have imagined that a simple tour would please Master Shin so greatly. For that, I am in your debt. Don't mention it, Zhao. We had a fun time as well.
It may not be much, but at the very least, we would like to reward you for your efforts.
I don't know if that's such a good idea. We're members of the CPD after all. Oh, I thought you might say that, which is why I refrained from having your remuneration prepared in Mira. Consider this a token of your friendship with Master Shin rather than Heiyue. Wait, what?
How thoughtful of you, Zhao. Don't be shy. Go on, take it.
Someone's pushy. I don't think a no thanks is gonna cut it, now that they've framed it like that.
Probably not.
Oh, okay. As long as it's not Mira. We appreciate your generosity. Lunar Spirit Beads. I think we should be going now. We'll see you around, Shin. Until next time.
I'm looking forward to it, Ellie. Be well.
You must have tired yourself out walking around the city like that. Pastries have been prepared for you in your private quarters. Only the choicest delicacies, of course.
Is that so? How very thoughtful. Very well. I'll let grandfather know how well you've taken care of me.
He's still young, but you noticed before they left, didn't you? That glimpse of his wisdom and talent. I greatly anticipate seeing how useful he will prove in the future.
Right. Still, was that the safe decision to make? In the unlikely event they had chosen to target Master Shin, you would have been the one held responsible, Master Zhao.
Had that been the case, it simply would have been part of our shared destiny. However, they know just as well as I do that it's far too early for them to be making their move. Speaking of which, have you learned anything new on that front?
Yes, we've got wind of 2 individuals who were tailing Master Shin and the SSS. We currently have them under surveillance.
Excellent. Allow them to proceed as they like, but take care to keep out of sight. And see to it our crimson neighbors don't interfere, if you would.
Of course.
Wow, okay. Shin in the city. And some juicy information as well. Well. This marks a good spot to end the episode. It's been a lot of shinning around the city, but I'm happy the tour turned out so nice for him. It was just good to show him the sights and get one more little tour around this city that we love so much and that we hold so dear. But tune in next time when we hit that. Actually, let's do that. I'm tired of starting in the city. I'm changing the script. It's E Street, baby. It's E Street. We're going on the highway. Because in many ways, guys, life is a highway. And next time, we're going to be riding it all night long. Thank you so much for watching. I've been your host, Carl, and this has been Trails to Completion.